Sarah Jessica Parker and Matthew Broderick met in 1991, and each of them has had some very unfortunate experiences with romantic relationships with the opposite sex under their belt. The actress went through a painful 7-year romance with actor Robert Downey Jr. Sarah tried to help her lover to solve his problems with drug addiction, in parallel tolerated his numerous infidelities and often played the role of a caring mom. She woke him up every day and all available ways to force her to go to work, listened to his lamentations about life and believed that really saves him from death. She really loved him, for otherwise she would not have been with him for so long. Fortunately, after her departure, the world did not collapse, and Robert Downey Jr. learned to cope with all his problems on his own. Matthew Broderick was quite happy with actress Jennifer Grey, but the end of their relationship was the accident in which the lovers got together during a vacation in 1987 in Northern Ireland. The BMW car, which was driven by Matthew, collided with an oncoming car Volvo. As a result, 2 women, the driver and passenger of the Volvo, were killed, while Broderick's companion suffered facial and neck injuries. Soon Jennifer announced Matthew about the breakup. The actor, against the background of what happened, fell into a deep depression and for several years turned into a hero of criminal chronicles. In 1991, during one of the nosy New York parties, Sarah and Matthew introduced to each other by the girl's brother Toby. Later, the actress laughingly compared their acquaintance to a talk show. Matthew looked at her, almost without blinking, while she herself talked, smiled and laughed non-stop. It was a fast-paced and dizzying romance between 2 people who were hungry for real feelings. Sarah and Matthew laughed constantly and never seemed to have more fun in their lives than in each other's company. 6 years after meeting Sarah Jessica Parker and Matthew Broderick finally decided to officially register their relationship. Just inviting friends to the wedding seemed too banal, so they invited everyone to the event, the purpose and format of which was not announced. On May 19, 1997, more than 100 guests arrived at the Lower East Side Synagogue and were surprised to see the bride and groom. However, the bride also looked very unconventional for a wedding. She for some reason panic-stricken fear of everything that was associated with a classic wedding: excessive solemnity, flying veil, white cloud of the bride's wedding dress. Therefore, Sarah went to the wedding in a stunning black dress. The ceremony was conducted by Matthew's sister Joanna, an Episcopal priest. In 2002, the couple had their firstborn son James. The actress would like to have a large family, but the first pregnancy was given to her with great difficulty. For several years after the birth of a son, Sarah Jessica Parker again and again tried to get pregnant, but all her attempts ended in failure. Then the actress made a radical decision and began to draw up documents for surrogacy. In 2009, Sarah and Matthew, with the help of a surrogate mom, gave birth to 2 twin daughters, Marion and Tabitha. But even when the actress was just preparing all the necessary paperwork, the newspapers broke the sensational news of Matthew Broderick's infidelity. Ubiquitous paparazzi were able to make some very explicit photos of the actor in the company of a 25-year-old waitress. Of course, Sarah could take her son, slam the door and start divorce proceedings, but did not do it. She kept an icy silence for several months, and afterwards gave an interview in which she confessed, despite the fact that she never called her marriage absolutely happy, she feels good with her husband. The couple needed to seek the help of a psychotherapist who helped them overcome the crisis and learn to trust each other again. When Marion and Tabitha were born, the happy parents put all their grudges behind them and started their lives with a clean slate. Sarah Jessica Parker's career has been much more successful than that of her husband, but Matthew Broderick does not even think to be upset about it. On the contrary, he easily ironizes over this state of affairs and in his interviews often talks about Sarah as the only star in their family. He does not consider himself unappreciated and resentful of fate, and is always ready to help his wife if she needs his professional advice. Sarah Jessica Parker does not hide that the secret of her strong marriage lies in the presence of common interests with her husband and in the ability to separate the profession from her personal life. She tries not to talk about work at home, but always discusses interesting proposals that she receives from directors and producers. Sarah also puts aside all business and always appears with her husband at all his premieres, considering it their marriage contract. In May, They will celebrate another anniversary of their marriage. They managed to pass through serious tests of their family's strength and, most importantly, not only preserved their marriage, but also strengthened it.